that time of the month again. Not that time of the month that deals with ladies, but hashtag AYearAthon. And in case you don't know where I got this symbol thingy from, it is from Jimmy Fallon. Yes. Hashtag AYearAthon is a group on Goodreads where every single month we do a Read-A-Thon for the first full week of the month. And each Read-A-Thon has a theme. Last month's Read-A-Thon was finish or catch up on a series. This month, it is Rick Riordan, and I am not participating in the Rick Riordan done. I'm going off on my own thing, and I will explain why. So, I've been in a reading slump. I just got out of a reading slump since high school. I stopped reading and I stopped writing, really. I got back into the writing, but reading, I was reading manga mostly. I went from, like, reading just my Shonen Jump stuff to reading over 200 series that I've read to completion, guys. But I got pulled out of it by Rick Riordan. I watched the first movie, Lightning Thief, enjoyed it. I know a lot of people don't like that movie. I really, really, really don't care about that. I liked it. I wanted to see the second movie, but I couldn't see it because I'm really, really poor. So I couldn't see it, but I decided to go ahead and read it because everybody that had read this series that I knew of, or started at least, said that it was a lot closer to the book. At least the trailer did. And it is. It's closer to the book. But I couldn't see it, so I decided to read the book series. I hated book one. I really did. I went in thinking I love it, but I hated it. I will have a rant about that at some other point. Some time down the road. I will film it, and someday I'll post it, but not right now. But I liked book two, and this book, the third one, I loved. And so I marathoned this series already. I read one book a day in this series, and then every single time, once I got this, I read it within 24 hours of putting it in my hands. So I have marathoned Rick Riordan. I'm Rick Riordan out. I don't plan on reading the Kane Chronicles. I don't have a way to get the Kane Chronicles. But there is another series that I actually really know I will love. Because during that time when I was reading manga a lot, I still read manga a lot, but I found this manga called Half Prince, and I really loved it. And then they announced that it was a Blight light novel series, kind of like 12 Kingdoms. This is a light novel series that has an anime. But unlike 12 Kingdoms, it's not being released in English. It's from China, it's written by Yu Wo, but a bunch of fans contacted her and were like, are you releasing it in English? She said no, and they're like, hey, we speak Chinese, obviously, since we're emailing you, and you don't know English. So what if we translate it for free and put it online for English-speaking fans for free? And she was like, absolutely! So they got everything written out because this is China we're dealing with, y'all. And I don't know about you, but they got work camps and stuff, and it scares me. So they have everything all set up in line, and it's on www.princerevolution.org. So I actually haven't talked about what Half Prince is about. Half Prince is about this girl whose name I can't pronounce because it's in Chinese. Her name is on the screen right now. You try to figure it out how to say it. I have no idea. I've never learned how to say her actual name. She is a gamer. Her and her twin brother get into an argument because he starts claiming that she only relies on guys when she's playing video games on MMOs, which is a massive multiplayer that's online. And she's like, no, I don't. And he's like, yes, you do. She's like, no, I don't. And he's like, yes, you do. She does. She always has a boyfriend or a husband who does everything for her. And she decides that what she's going to do is she is not going to do that this time. Instead, there's a new game coming out called Second Life. Yes, I know there is a real game called Second Life that has nothing to do with this. This is older than that game, so anyway, but she has this, it's coming out, and she's like, I'm going to create a male character, and it follows, and she does it, and she makes this incredibly gorgeous blood elf. She names him Prince, and it follows all of her craziness and how she goes from just being an average player that doesn't play a ton to becoming the most well-known player for Second Life in the world. And it says that at the very beginning of the books and the manga. So that's what Half Prince is about, and that's why it's called Half Prince. Prince because that's the name of her character, and half because it's a girl playing a guy, and it's just really, really funny. I love it to death. So, which is of course why I'm going to marathon it this week. I read volume 1, which is the beginning of a legend. Insert picture here. I've read that one to completion, but I never managed to finish it, and there are 9 books in the series. So I'm planning on reading Volume 2, Fantasy and Reality, Records of the Vagabond Prince, The Buskers of Infinite City, A Prince No More, The Great NPC Revolt, Life Fading Away, Eternal Legend, and then another companion novel, number 9 sequel. Because this isn't actual books like this, I don't know the pages, so I'm not going to be doing a page count, but my goal is 68 chapters. That's how many chapters they have, including epilogues or like side note things. But that's my plan. I will not be doing an update. I will maybe do one. I'm not positive. I have a posting schedule and I don't know. I may post it the 4th and move my May wrap up in June TBR to the 2nd. I'm not positive. I may not film it at all, but I will, and I have it written down, I will have my wrap up on June 10th, and that will be up and ready. It will probably be filmed again on my cell phone because I don't have access to a camera. My camera that I take my thumbnails on are not, it can't do video. I wish it did, because even the pictures suck, but I can't do video. My cell phone is better than that camera, sadly. So, yeah, so that's what my plan is. To any and all, if you want to read these, go right on ahead. Again, the link will be down below to princerevolution.org. They've done more than Half Prince, because Yuo has written more than Half Prince. She has, like, the Sun Knight, and some other things are on there, but I've only read Fantasy and Reality. Whoops! Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you'll be reading and if there's any series that you are that far behind on. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!